DJI Mavic 3 Pro. It's hot news. The latest prices. They're going to make you broke. Let's talk about that today. Now, since that last video, I've been away for a couple of days and the specs don't have changed. So these look to be pretty much nailed down. So the spec of it looks phenomenal. The drone is going to be absolutely amazing in 3 different versions, which we touched on the original video. But the price, unfortunately, the price was already expensive. The actual price of it has gone up, so we're going to be talking about this now. And just to let you know that this drone is going to be mega expensive. It's going to make you broke. So you're going to have to either just give this a wide berth or sell literally everything. I'm going to break it down, the actual up-to-date rumoured prices in euros, in UK and dollars, even in Canadian. So we'll talk about that very soon. But as I say, the leaks change all the time. I only follow and read 2 leaker accounts, and one of them, Jasper27, is normally really accurate and fantastic for him updating this all the time. So November 15th is the rumoured release date for this drone, so not long now, not long to sell everything. So people around the world are looking for money down the back of that sofa, selling everything, questioning Christmas. It's absolutely ridiculous what DJI are thinking, and it's going to put this drone, pretty much I'm thinking, away from the consumer market into professional only. So as I said, let's now get on and look at these mental prices for the 3 versions of the Mavic 3 Pro. But first, this video is sponsored by Soundstripe. This website is where I get all my music and sound effects from. It allows you to use over 6,000 licensed music tracks and over 55,000 sound effects, which you can then publish anywhere. This means you can monetize your YouTube channel and use licensed music from Soundstripe. I've got my own playlist on here if you want to have a look at the songs I use. It's super easy to download a track. You just click download and then drag it onto your editor. If you want to check it out, there's also half price off your first month. But let's get back to the video. So it's going to come in 3 versions: the base model, which we'll talk about, the Fly More combo, which is going to have a few extra batteries, ND filters and some extra propellers, and then you're going to have that top range model, which is a Cine premium model. It's going to come with a version 2 smart controller, so that's probably a $700 controller alone. It's going to have ProRes video format, which we've seen in the latest phones now is a fantastic quality format, so you're going to get the best quality. There's no doubt about it that that top range drone is going to be phenomenal. It's also meant to have 2 terabytes of actually integrated storage, so that's good. But there is one ridiculous problem, and this is going to be the price, and this is what I'm saying. We'll talk about this in a second, but it's just going to really question about your ability, because the prices and the rumors seem to be all locked on now. Nothing really seems to be changing. So that base model was suggested to be $1,600. Unfortunately, that $1,600 looks like to be just for the actual drone only. Just like if you buy the DJI FPV drone, it doesn't come with the controller, nothing else. It's just going to be for the actual drone, $1,600. So the base model price in euros is meant to be around about the 2,150 euro mark. That's for the base model. That's for the drone, the controller, the battery, charger. That's it. It's a lot of money. So if you're interested, 2,150 euros, that's going to be $2,515, 1,835 UK pounds, or 3,179 Canadian dollars for the base model. Now, you're not going to want the base model. You're not going to have a fantastic drone like this and only have 1 battery. Even though it's got 40 odd minute flight time, you're going to need more batteries. Every drone needs more batteries, no matter what it is. So you're going to want the Fly More combo. It's going to probably have 2 or 3 extra batteries and some ND filters. So as a minimum, you're going to need this if you want to pick it up. How much are you going to have in your pocket to buy this? Well, in euros, 2,900 euros. UK, that could be around £2,475, $3,399 for the Fly More combo. That's a lot of money for this drone. When you think back now, when the DJI Air 2S, I know we're not comparing it because this drone's going to be phenomenal, but that drone, you know, around about the $1,000 mark for that Fly More combo on offer, you know, that's a good price because that's a phenomenal drone. Let's talk about Cine premium model. DJI, come on, you know, we've just got out of lockdown. Right, The Cine Premium model, this is going to be the best one, the one you want to buy. It's going to be the one you want. You're going to see, it's all over YouTube. It's going to have the best, okay? How much? Euros, 4,800 euros for the Cine Premium model. Dollars, $5,500. UK, around about £4,000 for the Cine Premium model, and Canadian, 27 million, I'm joking, 7,097 Canadian dollars. I mean, you try as a consumer, as a hobbyist, as a weekend flyer, as someone who just likes to have fun with their drones, who loves flying the DJI Mini 2, maybe you're thinking about buying that DJI Air 2S, maybe you've got a 2 Pro, maybe you just love drones, but you don't make any money from this. It's not your business, it's not your job. You know, you don't love it that much, but you do love drones. Say you've got a family, say you're just on your own and you're working, you justify 7,000 Canadian dollars, 5,500 US dollars, 4,000 pounds, 4,500 euros to your family, to your partner, to you, to your bank manager, to your mortgage broker. You know, it's just gone away from the reach of most people to just professionals or people with a hell of a lot of money. DJI should make their own drone mortgage 30-year payback on this. I can't wait for this drone. I can't wait to test it, but to recommend it to you guys out there, you guys who have a job, who work, who just love flying their drones, who just want really good footage, trying to recommend to you to go out and spend £4,000 or dollars or Canadian of your family's money or your money is going to be such a hard sell. I'm struggling. This is going to sit though right into the hands of other drone makers. So Skydio, Autel, now is this time. You have got the technology, you make fantastic drones already. This is the drone that people want, spec-wise. You could make a drone like this for a consumer price, £2,000 price, and people will buy that, and an Autel 3, for instance, Skydio, the best active track out there at the moment. Make another version, and that will sell, because this, although this is going to be phenomenal, trying to get this in the consumer actual market is going to be such a hard sell. That's alone from the last video I talked about, UK, Europe. You're not going to be able to fly this after January 2023 if we don't have a C classification. I've already discussed that, I'm not going to discuss it again. But it's really frustrating. At some of these prices, DJI are thinking we are just all millionaires. And unfortunately, we're not. So it is frustrating, some of these prices, and they looked pretty much accurate. So I still wouldn't recommend going out selling. I know a lot of people are. If you want to, then happy days, you're going to have the best drone out there. But it's so much money, and to recommend to you, and I always try and give my honest opinion, what I would do and what I would recommend to you guys, and I would tell you the good and the bad. And the drone is going to be phenomenal. We're all going to want it when we see this in the air. But to actually justify to you to go out and buy it, I just can't at the moment. I think it's a crazy price. What do you think? Let me know in the description down below. Are you already saving for this? Have you already convinced anybody or yourself that you need this drone this much? What do you think about these prices? I'd be interested to know. Are you going to pick it up at these latest prices? I'm Darren. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you all soon. Bye bye.